Hey y'all. So today we're going to talk about co-signing agencies for apartments or houses. You know, your credit is a little bit jacked up and you need a co-signing agency and you don't want to ask family. These companies actually exist. And before I continue, if you're watching this video on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to have to go to my YouTube to watch the full video. Now, I first became aware of co-signing agencies in North Carolina. I had been working on my credit and I looked it up and I saw it was there and I was like, cool. So when I moved down to Georgia, I thought I had to use them, but I didn't because thank God my credit was fine. But co-signing agencies really work, you guys. And what they do is they sign for you. And by them signing for you, they're promising the landlord that they will pay if you default, okay? Normally, the only way you don't qualify for these is if you don't make the money, or at a point in time, it used to be a criminal background check, but some in those cases will even do they will even co-sign for you even if you have like a criminal history, depending on what it is. So I haven't had time to research these companies. I'm bringing them to you to research, okay? Ask questions, then I'm going to tell you research. Call them and see what works for you. So first off, before you actually apply, make sure the apartment complex or the landlord takes the co-signing agency. Some agencies have a list of apartments or landlords they work with on their website. Sometimes that list is outdated. So if you're interested in the apartments, condo, houses, whatever, contact the landlord and say, hey, do you take, for example, insurance is the first one that I'm going to talk about, okay? Ask them that. Also, you guys, I can tell you too, when I looked on some list, it could be high end. They actually have them for penthouses. So you could be in a penthouse or you could be down in a lower area, lower income area, if you will. So insurance works like this. You can apply online. It just takes a few minutes. Now, their fee ranges anywhere from 70 to 90% of a month's rent. And that's typically what I have found, that the fee that they're charging you amounts to 1 month's rent, okay? If you're not a U.S. citizen, then it says the fee is going to be larger. To qualify, you have to make, it says 27.5 your monthly rent, but I think they mean 2.5, or hold cash liquid assets for at least 50 times the month rent. For U.S. citizens, decent to good credit is required, but it's not required for those who are on international visas, okay? Now, where is it accepted? Insured accepts as a guarantor in 725,000 units across 7,000 apartment buildings in New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Illinois, Maryland, Nevada, California, Florida, and Washington, D.C. The guarantors works they're a little bit cheaper. Works the same way you're gonna apply. Now, 35 to 85% of 1 month's rent is what they're asking on a 1-year lease. So for example, if your rent is $1,000, you're gonna pay $350 to $850. To qualify, you must have a yearly income of at least 2 times your monthly rent and a credit score above 630. Again, it says 27 times, but that's 2 times, okay? Now, they're accepted in 49 states, all right? So check them out and see if they're in your state. Leap is one of the more wider known co-signing rental agencies. So your fee is the equivalent of 4 to 8.5% of your annual rent. Of course, it's a one-time upfront fee. There is the eligibility requirements are unclear in terms of credit and income. Since they're mostly fund their business through referrals, they do not offer a list of partners. So I can't tell you what state, but they are more widely known. You would just contact the apartment you're interested in, the landlord's house you're interested in, and ask them if they take it. Also, if you go to Leap's website, they might give you some more of a direction. Give them a call. One App Guarantee, it says they do a soft check on your credit and also uses what they call a unique screening criteria to evaluate your application. So soft check means that it doesn't go against your credit, and they might have a unique screening criteria. I promise you guys, I'm sorry, I can't remember what agency it is, but I saw an article a while back where they actually work with those who have criminal backgrounds and really bad credit history or have been evicted. This might be it. I just can't say because I had sent them a message. I talked to their publicist and we just could never get together to set up a time to talk. But when they say unique screening criteria, I love that. The fee is 1 month's rent is what you would have to pay. Their eligibility criteria is unclear. I think they really just basically base it on you as a person, okay? They do not have a list. Again, you're going to ask your, wherever you're applying to, apartment, condo, house, whatever, do they accept any of these co-signing agencies? This last one I just happened upon this morning. It's called Cosign Partners, Inc., and it's saying that it's for Atlanta, okay? They work with you not only as a guarantor, to co-sign for you, but they also work for you, say, if you're having a problem with your landlord in the Atlanta metro area, electrical problems, things of that nature, and you don't want to keep paying rent, they can facilitate for you to help you, and then also help you get into another apartment as well. So their website was a little bit more descriptive. It says they have been working in Atlanta for over 20 years. So if you're facing an eviction or need to break your lease with your landlord due to a relationship problem you may be dealing with, they're the ones for you. I hope this helps someone. I know this video is kind of long, but it was needed because I feel like so many people are getting evicted and have never been in this situation. You need to know that, hey, this is how rich people who have bad credit are able to get into those condos, apartments, nice apartments, and their credit is jacked because they make the income, but they just don't have the background with be it criminal or not, their credit is jacked up. If you have experience with any of these, please let me know in the comments. Give any type of advice that's needed. If you're new to me, I normally work with or highlight evictions, people needing assistance, anything of that nature. That's kind of what my heart is. I hope this video helps you. Sorry it's so long, but again, it's the information that's needed.